Right, we are live. Sorry for the delay, folks. Had a little bit of a tech issue this morning, but we're here. We're live, and we're ready to streak. Gavin, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the broadcast, my friend.
Yeah, nothing. I was like, it's funny how our results just get to they affect me. It's weird. It's more than actual bridge. When I'm playing in bridge tournaments and I lose, it doesn't bug me. But when we have a game in Wednesday that we have like a 50% game and it lingers with me all weekend. I'm like, man, like what happened this week? Oh yeah, we sucked on
Was
Wednesday.
Ryan giving
That's
you
what it
grief? Was he like,
is.
Dad, why didn't you win this one? You're just
Yeah,
embarrassing the
no.
family here.
Yeah, exactly. So we got to turn it around for the buzz for the week. We got the extra bounce to the step, Like
Yeah,
I
that's
can
right.
lift that extra few pounds in the gym when we have a good game.
I think that's how
Uh,
our audience feels also when we ship a victory. Their week is just more enjoyable and better. I hope. And let's see if we can create some joy today with this start here. Looks like we're in third chair with a ho hum 12 count with five hearts. And hello from all over the world: Norway, Switzerland, in the States, Canada. What's up, everybody? Ooh, take a
England,
look, folks.
Ireland, everywhere.
Jury
All
check.
right.
There it is. Is What would you do normally with this hand? Would you bid two diamonds in this situation to show some sort of reasonable full opener, or what do you like to
So
do?
the general
Different here,
idea
but
is that when your partner bids jewelry, if you think you can still visualize a game, you should bid two diamonds. If you
got it.
don't think you can visualize a game, you bid two hearts. And with 5-3-3-2, it's just that's an insta no,
Yeah, and the
insta
fact
no.
that
Just
partner
forget.
didn't open, you're not playing game opposite that, so two hearts is just selling it as boom, and that's about what
Just
it
give,
says.
give
12,
partner
13.
11 points. How many cards are they going to cover for us? Right? The ace of hearts, ace of clubs, king of diamonds. That's a perfect one. And we still have four losers. So that's pretty good. Dummy. Glad the singleton was in clubs and not in spades.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
if partner had a singleton spade, it was going to be a perfect fitter.
That is the best suit to have opposite shortness. You wish your three small spades was opposite a singleton, but unfortunately, your 5 points are kind of less worthwhile in your hand in clubs because of that singleton there. It's a duplication of values.
So the robots lead fourth best. So
Yeah,
that
sometimes.
three it looks like it's either from three or four. It's not from five, but it may be a singleton, of course. But there's no bidding, so there's no reason for us to assume that there's a singleton somewhere. So I think it's just right to play low at trick one. We're gonna have like the spades or the ace of diamonds might prove valuable for the spades later. So okay.
All right,
Play that eight. So
there
we're
we
gonna
go.
keep count of the high cards, three on our right.
And I'm just messing with the broadcast here. We have a little problem with our graphic there, so let's make that full size for everybody. There we go.
And we were also we were black and white only while you were doing that. I see.
Yeah, that was just me popping that back in there. Sorry, folks.
Okay. Okay. So king, let's do it. Feels like ace jack of hearts offside, right? Seven of hearts, weird. Not seven from. See, this is what I'm saying about But now, okay, lefty has now shown up with 4 points in spades, 4 points in hearts. It feels like they have the Jack of Hearts also. Just like they played back the seven, unless it was Jack seven doubleton of hearts. It's just weird would they play the seven back from Jack seven third? That would be a strange thing to do, maybe, but that would be strange. So it feels like lefty's got ace Jack of Hearts and the ace of spades, so they don't have much room in their hand for uh,
The Queen
the
of
queen of
Spades.
spades.
Yeah.
And so is it really worth us risking?
We kind of have to hope the Jack of Hearts is Doubleton so we can get all the communication done. Hop King of
But even
Spades,
that though,
Heart to the
just to be
Queen, Queen of
to be,
Diamonds. Now we have club
but
problems. Yeah.
yeah, we still because then they can just play second hand low in clubs,
Yeah.
and we'll end up with two club losers. So there's no. We could also. Yeah, I don't think we should finesse.
I agree. Yeah. So King of Spades.
Yeah, it just feels like it's too likely. It's all right. It looks like spades are 3-3,
Yeah. With the
and
count.
now if diamonds are also 3-3, then you're right that we and the jack of hearts is falling. The problem is that if we try to play a heart now to our hand, and that jack of hearts doesn't fall. We're going to be in a weird spit situation with the third round of clubs. We're not going to have an answer for it. But
Yeah.
so let's just let's without playing any cards, let's just
Well, we
think about
could
what would
could
happen.
we
So
we could lead a spade towards the board at that point and just. But then now we just have complete communication problems there, especially if we
And
play
what
more
if
on
the
our turn.
spades are four too?
Exactly.
That's the other thing.
Hmm.
So like what would happen if we played a heart to our queen and the jack doesn't fall? That then we would then play the queen of diamonds and we could play a spade, like you said.
Or queen of
But
clubs, something like that. Just hope for.
oh, because if the jack of hearts is on our left, then we know the ace of clubs is on our right for
No, they
sure because
can't
there's no room.
communicate in spades
Oh,
or
wait a
in
second. Hold on
clubs.
a second. Lefty's not a passed hand.
Uh, correct. Lefty is not a pass, so they can have up to 12 actually.
12, which was our maximum. They could have
Correct.
normally they could have even more if they had ace jack third of hearts and 13 or 14 points. They wouldn't bid over our one heart, but because it's a best hand tournament, we know they don't have more than we had, so they have 12 at most. So if they have ace jack of hearts, ace of spades, that's 9, so they still don't have room for that ace of clubs.
There it is.
So it seems like it's what if the hearts are 4-1? What's going to happen to us?
Bad things.
Bad things.
Although our
I still
spots
think
aren't
we got
that
to try
good.
to drop the jack of hearts
Let's go.
and play the 10 in case they cover,
Oh
but
yeah,
they
good
won't.
call.
But yeah.
They were
Okay,
4-1
so
to the left there.
okay, so well, no, stop because
Yep, yep.
we're gonna need a plan of
Mhm.
attack here. So it feels to me
We have an answer to
like
dummy now at least.
we do, but
But
it's not
they're gonna
gonna
clear hearts right away. It's gonna go heart heart.
heart heart, and then we're gonna play a club up towards our hand. And then we got some stuff. Yeah, that I actually think we'll be fine. I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah, play. I would say play low. Let's see what they do. They play a heart back for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, for
So
sure.
now let's just don't play
Yep,
the
yep.
three yet.
No,
We got
no,
to
not
decide where we
checking,
want to
not
be
checking.
because it feels like we probably want to play a club up towards our hand once, and then we should be able to like strip squeeze east, like get them to come down to some number of
Yeah,
like
so
one
we can just
spade is
toss
the
them in at
key,
some point. Yeah,
and play a
yeah,
club. So we play low from our hand, the
yep.
three
And
of
then a
hearts,
club.
and lead a club
Yep,
exactly.
there we go. And
We're
there's
gonna go
one.
down one. We're gonna go down
Now
one, but that's okay. Now Queen of Hearts
draw
throwing a
trump.
diamond.
Yep. This is the last round of trump,
Yeah.
correct or no?
And
Yes, it
now,
is for them.
yes, but actually, we're gonna want to play the nine of hearts throwing a diamond, and then the queen of diamonds, and then figure out what we do at the end. I think is what we got to do. We would like
So
to see
there's
like
a diamond there.
let's okay, throw a diamond.
There's a club.
Okay, now the queen of diamonds, and we go small. Oh no, it was King Jack Dalton. Oh
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah. Well, wait, we can just
what a
feed a spade.
disaster.
We can feed a
Yeah, but we
spade, and
could have
now
made a
yeah,
million
yeah. We
tricks
could
on
have
his
played ace of
hand.
diamonds and then spade. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
All
Um,
right.
well, we don't know. We don't know. We've got to
They
decide now
pitched ten
whether
of
they have two.
clubs. They pitched. Obviously, they
They
had.
had King Jack of Diamonds is 4,
Yeah.
Ace of Clubs is 8, Queen of Spades is 10
If they have the queen of spades, yeah, they
if
should.
they have it.
Yeah.
We don't know whether what we. It feels like they have 4 spades, doesn't it? Like
It
do they
felt
have
like
Queen
they did,
10?
yes, originally,
It
especially
felt
because
like
they had the stiff heart. So they have 4 spades, 1 heart. Did they have 3 diamonds? They had a. They pitched.
no
They shook a
2
diamond. They
and
only had 2.
6.
You sure? Oh no, no,
They did
diamond,
not throw a diamond. They did not.
diamond.
Lefty threw a
Yeah, yeah,
diamond.
got
Left.
it. Lefty threw a
They've
diamond.
thrown club club. So we just don't know whether they have one spade and 2 clubs or one club and 2
I think
spades.
they have 2 spades.
So that means that they started with 4
4
spades
spades, 1 heart, 2 diamonds,
and 6
6
clubs.
clubs.
Ace, Jack, 10, 6 of clubs.
We
Queen,
haven't
fourth of
seen the jack
spades.
yet, so
Ace, well, but they just played the 10. Yeah, we haven't seen the jack. So ace, 10, 6 of clubs. Queen, fourth of spades. And King,
stiff
Jack,
heart,
doubleton of
king jack
diamond.
doubleton.
That's a good hand, wouldn't they? They would open that hand with the jack of clubs for sure. It's an 11 count with 6-4,
Yeah,
right? They would open.
they should.
So
So they probably don't
what's
have a
the
jack.
alternative that they have 7 spades? Or I mean 7
7
clubs?
clubs and only 3 spades. And again, didn't bid with ace 10
We
7th,
we
ace
we
jack
definitely
10
should have been
7th.
watching their club discards because they would have given us count on the clubs and that would have pretty
Well, their
much
second one was the 10, we know for sure.
no they've played a bunch of
Yeah,
cards.
yeah.
What did they
Well, we played a
they
low
pitched
club
on
to
the
the
heart.
king, and then they pitched a club, and then the 10 of clubs. So I don't know.
We played a low heart and they pitched the 4 of clubs, which is not the 2. So they have an even number of clubs. So they started with 6 clubs and they haven't pitched a spade. Yeah, they haven't pitched a spade. They've just pitched club.
So we
Is that
play a
correct?
club and pitch a diamond.
I think we play a club and pitch a diamond. Yeah, this is so scary. If they have king jack there to diamonds, I think we have to do that, but it's
There it
just
is.
so
There it
bad.
is.
We
We're good.
pitch a
We're good. We're
diamond.
good. We're good. We're
Okay.
good. We're good. Oh, they had a
Oh, they
diamond.
had a diamond.
They had the
They had a
seven
diamond.
there, the
Oh
beer
no.
card. Are you kidding
Oh
me?
no.
Well
Oh man.
played. Right. Well played, robot.
Brutal. Brutal.
So if we did play the ace of diamonds, they were gonna play low, and then we could have shipped a diamond to them for either of those plays, the club or the spade. There, so there it is, folks. 17.9, and down one was 71.4.
We
Some
could have easily played for down one if we just played a club from the table before playing the ten of hearts.
Sure,
Unfortunately.
sure, but
All right.
all
All
right,
right. So we
that's an
got some work
interesting
to
one to
do.
start with, and I think we're back. With some sort of normal broadcast as well. Sorry if there was any glitches there, folks, but just click quick refresh there. And I agree with Chris there. The rule of 20, the robots aren't great at that. So sometimes they will go against that. So, and what did they have? They did have, yeah, 3 1, 3 6, basically. That was
Mhm.
their shape with a 10 count. Would you open three clubs with that hand? Just a good sidebar. If that's you there,
No,
non bonus
no,
hand.
I like my hand too much for like
It's
four
too good,
spades.
right?
It's
Got
like
it.
you have a great hand for a 5-3 spade fit. You have a pretty good hand, and you have a bad club suit. And no, I'm not looking to open 6 card suits at the 3 level unless it's like it feels like a 7 card suit or it's very pure, non-defensive.
Right, or you have like some sort of weird, like two suited variety, like 6-4 ish type thing, something like that with extra shape and
Sure,
short
yeah.
majors. All right,
I think of 6-4 like like a 7 card suit.
got it. Yeah, magic. All right, a club, a heart, and here's the question. The modern method here would dictate us bidding one no trump with this flat hand, but the robots would expect us to bid one spade. Do you want to? Do you want
One
to
no
do
all day
anything?
long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good, good.
one no all day long.
So this is what not seven. Let's not do that, folks. One no trump. There we go. And that's just a straight invitation. We have 13 and we're flat.
We have 2 10s,
Yeah. Want
but we're
to talk
flat.
to the audience and see what they
I think
think?
so.
I
I
think
think so.
we can bring you guys in finally.
We've seen the
Get our
robots
best
have
player
like
into the action.
joke of 11 counts in these hands
Exactly.
and also like monster 12
Massive
counts. So
12
so
counts.
like really we have no clue. We have no clue whether what to go on, but
It's more of are we feeling lucky, folks? So pass and three no trump. Make your call. Bringing our best player into the action, Gavin. The best player, the audience, and it's looks like we're running ahead on one of these.
I don't even know what the audience is going to say. I don't even know what I would say. This is like what mood am I in? Who am I playing
Well, yeah,
against?
and
What's
it's
going
weird.
on?
We've
Like
shown kind of 12 to 14 specifically. We're smack dab in the middle. We're flat. We do have some intermediate cards,
our
so our
spots are pretty
spots are very
good.
good.
Even Jack 8 7 of hearts. If partner's
Our
got
honor
like
concentration in spades just could be four tricks. So here,
but our club suit's super weak. If partner doesn't have a club stopper.
yep.
Partner only has 4 hearts.
Are you
So
ready? 61% are passing.
okay, cool.
And I'm in.
Let's grind.
Let's go.
Grind 2-0.
Let's hope for that flat 11 count over there. Up there it is. Ding, ding, ding. There is a flat 11. We still have, we still have nine tricks on the table here for sure because they're giving us a little bit of a tempo here. We're going to get hearts played before they play a club. So you want to play the 10 is the question. Do we trust this is a fourth best lead? Have the robots upgraded their lead style is the question. What's going on
We
with
don't
this?
know. Yeah, like a human would just be an insta 10 play right now.
Yeah, right.
It's
Exactly.
honestly the reality is spades are probably 3-3. That
Yeah,
like
understood.
they usually lead their 3 card suits here. Um,
So let's put it in just for the heck of it.
try it. Yeah.
It's unlikely we're gonna. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Ding.
okay.
Nice. Now you want to play a spade over and a
We
heart?
yeah we have to play a spade over. Then I would probably lead the jack of
I like
hearts.
it. Might get some play with the eight as well in the future for some
Right. We
action.
want okay. Well, that feels like the queen's
Yeah,
offside almost for
for
sure.
sure. Now
One more spade. No.
diamond's coming.
It's an interesting card. So this is an interesting diamond suit
Yeah, we
where
have
there.
chunky.
Well, so it's this is like a spy versus spire. It's a little bit of a thing where if you're playing against a good defender, this is a spot for a surround play, where if East has Queen 9 or Jack 9 of diamonds, they would have just blown a trick by leading a low diamond back right now. Because what happens is we could play low and it'll force an honor and it'll go ace from the dummy. But when you're playing against an expert, they would never lead low from honor nine in this spot. They've seen, I mean, I guess without the seven of diamonds, they might, but if they have honor nine, seven of diamonds, I didn't notice the six at first. If they have honor nine, seven of diamonds, they could actually play the nine back, forcing us to use our 10 and then be sitting around the eight with their jack seven or queen seven, whichever one it is. So if you're playing against an expert, you kind of would expect them to find that nine play. And so it's not really possible that they could have honor nine. So you might stick in the 10. But if I was playing at the club against a random player who doesn't know how to do surround plays, which is like 99.99% of players, don't feel bad if you're one of them because it's just like a ridiculously weird play until you've seen it. Then if I would automatically play for them to have led from honor nine because that's just what they would do. So we have a decision to make. The robot knows about the surround play, but if they don't have the seven of diamonds, there is no surround play. So yeah, what do we do? Do we play low or do we play the 10 or do we pop up with the king? It feels like we want to be in our hand to play a heart towards the king 10 and a heart towards the king 10, right? That's kind of the idea here is we might pop with the king and lead a heart up and then come across to spade and lead a heart up. And so like that would be what would be a little bit more convenient. That gives up on the chance of us taking a third diamond trick though. So the question is, do we think it's possible that East has blown the diamond suit by leading low from queen jack or low from honor nine? And I think not. I don't think the robot tends to make plays. I think you're muted there, Rob.
Yeah, I agree because it's the robot. Thanks.
Yeah. So I would pop king and play the eight of
I
hearts.
love it. I think you're dead on there as far as the robot not get. Oh, there's
That's the nine. That's
there's
what
our
we
nine.
needed.
Boom. Both hearts were wrong, but the heart suit was good, and now we can just.
And now we
do
can just
this.
claim. Yeah.
Do we have the rest? How many do we have?
We have two hearts, two spades, and a dime. We have five more, so we're making
more.
nine. So probably not a great score, but
96.4.
yeah, not great, not great.
You're good
Not
at bridge, but bad at
the reason I thought not great, was because if 3-0 seemed like it would just be cold.
Yeah, people are just
But
going down everywhere.
maybe they didn't lead a fourth best spade because they bid a spade.
Well, there is a club lead, so they get off to the club lead against that. There's a spade lead, right?
So from the other side,
from the other side, exactly.
All those people bid a spade.
Mm-hmm.
They got burned by
There
not
you go.
getting fed a spade trick.
Yeah, so can we just talk about this? And there was a good question in the chat that I was answering as well. We have this hand here where in the modern method, we bid a no trump with this. And the best part about it is that when we do end up bidding a spade in these sorts of auctions, partner now knows, based on this sort of agreement that we have, that we're unbalanced with four spades, which can be quite helpful across the table, right, Gavin? That's the win for this sort of agreement, because now when the auction goes a club, a heart, a spade, not only do you know partner has four spades, but you know their shape trends toward unbalanced shape, which is another piece of information that's going to be useful when you do decide to play in those suit contracts.
Yeah, you also just get to hide the spade suit. Like they have to lead against one no trump, like what just happened. They just fed us a spade trick. We just hid the fact that we have four spades. They let a spade from jack fourth. We weren't going to miss. Well, with the robot, we were going to miss a 4-4 spade fit because the robot thinks we don't have four spades
Correct.
when we
They're
bid
gonna
1-0.
think we never
But
have.
when you play the modern expert method, partner can just check back to see if you have four spades. They know you may have it.
Yeah, and sorry, David had a nice comment in the chat. We need a counter. We need the audience correct bid. I think this has got to be like 8,000 at this point after this many of our episodes. But yes, audience killing it, and we are go
Right, we were just totally willing to skip the spade suit. We were 4-3-3. We didn't even care if partner had four
Right.
spades. Like whatever, let's grind spades. Let's grind no trump and see what happens. That's kind of how I felt about it.
Good. And now we're in 8th place. And we see another 4-3-3 with 3-3 of the minors. We're going to open a club. Remember, always clubs in that situation. A club, a diamond, two clubs, which is just a bad raise of clubs. We are not going to be bidding here.
No, unfortunately, no trumps is. We'd rather play one no.
Look at
But
West here. West coming in with two hearts now. This is a spot where we're probably still going to let it go unless you have any designs on something weird here.
No,
partner.
Krish, that was what I taught f 5 years ago. But no, the world has kind of shifted to just always play one spades unbalanced. So that's what I do with most of my partners now. But that's what I used to play for sure.
Krish is the not only system whisperer but the Gavin content whisperer. He's seen it
Yeah.
all. This is good stuff. I'm done. Are you want to do anything? Get a good defense of two hearts here, or you want to take
Just
some
let's
action?
just
We're
what
not
is two
vulnerable.
spades? What is two spades? Is it gonna give us a
It's
chance to play
that.
it there? 14,
It
15. What do
does
we
give
have?
us a chance, but it shows four clubs. It
And
says
yeah,
four
so it
clubs, four
will get
plus
us
spades.
partner will choose to play a 4-4 club fit over a 4-3 spade fit,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
and I'll kick it into
Because
two
it does
clubs.
feel it feels like two spades is going to be like the winner. I like not defending two hearts with this
Right.
hand. Partner doesn't have four hearts because they didn't make a negative double or bid one heart. They don't have
Very
four
good point.
spades. They don't have four spades either for the same reason. Uh, so partners, I mean,
And
yeah,
lefties just interesting. They didn't bid 2-0, which they had the option of. So they're probably 6-4 or 5-4 ish here with some sort of good values and shape. Which means partner might have a lot of clubs, but they didn't bid again over two hearts. So we're kind of done, right?
I feel like we just
It's
can't control the
torture.
robot.
I know.
Yeah, we have to pass, but it sucks.
We have to pass, but we hate this
Yeah.
sequence here for sure. All right, they let a trump, which is
Uh,
seems pretty normal. Looks like dummy tabled the World's Fair here. The short diamonds, four hearts. We're gonna
Yeah,
play this queen.
we're gonna cover because we want to make them work their way back to dummy to lead diamonds up,
Yeah, yeah. We don't want to give them extra entries over there.
but they're gonna just do that anyway. It's gonna
Exactly.
be pretty easy for them. Now they play a diamond,
Play
which
low.
we can play low. Yeah,
Yeah. Now ace.
partner pitched the three of clubs count.
Yeah. So
So they probably have an odd number. So
five.
declare,
So
yeah. So
declares
declare is probably two,
two.
4, 5, 2,
Sounds right.
right? Or two, yeah. So.
Could be.
We have to we don't know which card partner has.
Yeah.
Either one, whichever ace partner has is the suit that we really want to play because it looks like the Claire is going to have three discards for their with
Very
the king of
close.
diamonds is
Yeah.
going to drop our queen and then they're going to have two more diamonds to throw. So they could throw all their clubs or they could throw all their spades. If we play a club, I guess no, a club can't really be wrong. If because if we play a club and they have the ace, they're going to be able to throw one of their two losers. If we play a spade and they have the ace, they're going to be able to throw two club losers.
Yeah.
No, because they only have one trump left in dummy. It really doesn't matter. We
They
just
can't get
just
rid of
play
everything.
a club,
Yeah.
play the seven clubs.
Oh, there's the ace there. Now comes diamond, diamond. Pitching spades.
Yeah, I mean now if
Doesn't matter.
pitch a spade, but yeah, whatever. We're getting two tricks.
And there it is. Underbid by these robots. Whoa. Whoa. 3.6% for two hearts making +2. What did we do, buddy? This is the same auction. What happened here? It went heart queen to the 8, diamond to the king.
They play diamond the king. That's pretty
Yeah,
weird.
that is weird. What
Uh,
did they do to precipitate that? I'm not sure.
Heart jack queen, nothing. Diamond to the king, diamond to the
Yeah,
queen,
interesting.
club ace. So
Oh, is this one of these? Might be the robot upgrade. We didn't really do anything differently, right?
we didn't do anything
And they
differently.
did something differently. So this
Did they
might.
bid? Did they open one club?
Yep. They opened the club, and here we go. There it is. Yeah, this is that. It's the. So, folks, just to update you, I think we're looking at it one more time. Let me just get a. Yeah, there it is. So at our table, they did something completely different on literally the same exact line of play. And what they did recently is they've updated the robots a bit. So I think what we're seeing here is an old result stream that we are now one of the first new people to play this, and they've played it in a different way. At least that's all I can think of here, buddy, because it looks like we had the same auction as most people in the same spot, and we're just getting this rogue result here for some reason on the same exact line.
That sucks.
There
That's
it
gonna
is.
make it harder today. We got now. We're gonna have to swing.
Well, I mean, We've been worse, but this is a solid 18. Let's open a club and rebid 2-0. I don't think we want to downgrade this ever. That's kind of going really weird. Club of
Plus,
spade.
people do downgrade. Like so, like, there are going to be a lot of 1-0 openers for whatever reason.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
three or
just
four.
three
Yeah,
shows 16 to 18.
yeah, good. And notice, folks, we pivoted. This is, by the way, this is the most common mistake I see when when you have 18-19 balanced. Here's what happens: you in your head say to yourself, "I'm going to open one of my minor and rebid 2 now." And you have like a 4 card spade suit, and then partner bids a spade, and you still bid 2 now. Don't do that. Right? Make sure if you find a major suit fit, make the exact equivalent bid in your major rather than 2 now. Don't get locked into that. Here comes what we hope is a real fourth best lead, but maybe not. In fact, no, sorry, we're playing spades. We're not playing no trump. So here we're gonna win the ace of clubs and probably draw some trump and work on those red suits. What do you think? Do
Well,
we
we
have to
we
rough
have
two
we,
clubs?
but I just roughing two clubs. First of all, like, do they have four of
It's
them
super
really?
low.
Like,
Yeah.
but so like one thing is what we would like to do is we would like to play a diamond towards our queen and maybe set up that ace of diamonds for a discard.
Mm.
But we also want to play a heart towards our queen because the best way to play this heart suit is to play a low heart towards our queen, and then if that loses to the king, we
Back to the
still get
10.
another chance of a finesse the other way. So that
Yeah.
gives us two chances at taking two heart tricks. And so I think we should not worry about roughing the fourth club and hope that we can get it off on the diamond. But I'm just wondering about how best to use our entries because so like we have very limited times over there. So it
We have
feels
the
like we're
club
probably
rough and a dime and the queen of spades basically for our plays. Two times that don't disturb our red suits essentially.
right. And the diamond towards our queen is the problem with that is when it's successful, it's not going to earn us a new entry to the dummy. If it's unsuccessful and it loses the king, then
No,
whatever the
we
ace of
actually
diamonds is
yeah,
another entry.
exactly. Yeah.
But when it's successful and the king comes on our right, we're now have an even more awkward
Yeah, we
situation.
have
And
to
now our
untangle.
only way back. So it feels like we probably, if we have time, we're better off playing a heart towards our queen first because the heart itself will be potentially two re-entries,
Interesting, yeah.
one way or the other. If it's right, it's an entry with the kings on side. But the question is, are we going to run into a problem with our fourth club? Like, let's say the opponents persist in clubs, like, and they persist in clubs and they persist in clubs. What are we going to have that
There's a
lingering
heart
club where
and a
we
diamond. Yeah.
so, like, well, let's do, like plan this play in our head. Let's say we win the ace of clubs and play a spade to the queen, and then we play a heart towards our queen. And it's our birthday. The king of hearts pops on our right, and now they play a club back. We're gonna pop up with
We
the
win.
king. Okay, we still haven't roughed that club. We don't
Yep.
want to do that. So now what we want to do is we want to play get over to dummy with a heart to the ace
And
and
then
a diamond.
diamond.
The problem is even now they win the king and they go boom club and they take out our entry from dummy.
Yep.
So that doesn't work.
Yep.
So what about the other way around? Let's try the other way around. Let's go. We win the ace of clubs.
Spade
We
to the
play spade
queen,
to the
diamond,
queen, diamond. They pop king.
club.
Yay, yay.
Yep.
And then they play back a club.
Well,
We
now
win
we
our
can
king.
unblock.
We cash the diamond.
Yeah.
We play ace king of
We're good.
spades, drawing trumps,
Yep.
ruff a club, cash the diamond, throwing our
Boom.
club, lead a low heart up.
Yeah.
That's better.
That's
That
magic.
works, right?
Let's
Yeah.
dance.
Okay. So let's go. Ace of clubs, small spade to the queen.
Interesting.
Ooh,
Queen.
queen. But that's a weird queen because they
Three.
let the three. It's not
It's
sixth best. So
That's the jack.
and diamond king, please. Come on.
No
Give it to
chance.
us. Nope. So now,
They let a heart.
oh, thank you. Our plans have changed. Well, let's take the free hook. Let's go.
Okay.
So now we want to try to rough two clubs. We'll stop now because we have to
Yep.
plan our entries again.
Yep. Yep.
So can we go heart to the ace, club to the king, club rough,
Spade.
heart to the queen. Oh yeah, spade over,
Club rough.
club
If it
rough. Yeah,
survives.
that's and then if it survives, exactly. So which way do we want to be on? We want to be where do we need entries to?
See.
South. We need entries to south now. Um, play small and
And win the ace.
win the ace
Yeah.
and play a club. Yep, and a club.
Do you want to draw around a trump?
No, that's going to be an entry.
Okay.
Russ, it's definitely following. They played low high. Spade over.
Spades is
Okay,
four.
that's great. Rough
Yep.
the club.
Yep.
Perfect. Boom. Rough the club. We're making four.
Magic.
Claim. They get a trump trick. I think we got a good board. I think this was
I mean, we needed it after 17 and then 3.6. It was 89.3, in fact, and we're back to eighth. So we're struggling towards the middle here, but we were one of few that were making this sucker. So good stuff here. Some people hopped to four spades, others took weird routes. There's one person that opened a no trump, so there's lots of different
so
stuff here.
what we just did there, playing the hand out, thinking through what happens,
Yeah, going through
going
both of
back,
our
trying a different
lines.
possible line of play, what is going to happen. That is what makes you into a good declare. That is what makes separates good declares from other people.
Yeah.
Being able to visualize it being played out before it actually plays out.
And I know what some of you are thinking out there. You're thinking, I only have about 15 minutes to play two boards or 8 minutes a board. How can I do this every time? Why would I do this? What's going on? These guys are crazy. But really, the more often you do this, the more you practice this, and this format is really good to do it. The robots will sit there all day for you. The more you practice thinking this way, the faster you become, and honestly, the more pathways you open in your mind for your options as well. So practice makes perfect. Essentially, keep grinding. You were gonna say something else, buddy, or did I?
Exactly that.
Right.
Exactly that it's a muscle that you got to build.
Yep. So this is a time we could shoot from eighth here. We could open a no trump with this if you really wanted to go for it. It's not pretty, but it could get us some cheddar here. Or we just open a club and be normal.
It's just such a garbage hand. It feels like ooh, it's just too much to try for a top
All
on
right,
this board.
let's
We have
go.
four boards left.
We have lots of time we can shoot here. That's a five card spade suit there. It should be. Did we play support doubles here? We do. So we'll make that support double. Um, Question though, when this auction exists normally, when it's a natural no trump, do you still play support doubles with your partners
I
or?
do for sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
because I know
yeah.
some people like to like. I don't like to do anything different than normal because it makes you question what is what here. But some people might play penalty in this spot
The,
here, the
the
support
only
double as
difference
well.
is that you don't necessarily want to do it all the time because the opponents have like said that they have values.
Got it.
So
Yeah,
so
you
like
choose your
it's a little
spots.
yeah, yeah.
So do we buy it? We do not. At least we don't buy it on double.
Hmm.
Interesting. Okay, let's keep watching this
Well,
develop.
so okay.
I mean, this is pretty good. I think. You want to lead club?
We want to make declare a rough. We have four clubs, so Declare's got five clubs probably here.
Mhm.
Lefty's gonna hit with a 1-5-4-3 hand, right? What did double say?
Yeah, double said exactly that. One plus
One,
spade, probably one exactly. Probably three clubs, four diamonds,
and
five
what did
hearts.
three clubs say?
Three clubs said four plus clubs. That's it.
Yeah, so we definitely want to make Declare a rough, and I actually think Hearts is the place that Declare is gonna rough. But the question is, yeah, we can always lead the King of Hearts, and then we can, if need be, we can make partner rough a
Wow.
heart.
Partner is 2-5-4-2.
Yeah, so what's the situation now? It looks like Declare has five clubs, three spades, and 3-2. Does that sound about right?
That seems likely considering if we know they have a five card suit, that's their most often shape, right? As far as just stats are concerned.
Right, but if we play now ace of clubs and a club, what's going to happen? They're going to win the club. They can draw all of our trumps, and they can lead a heart towards our jack. We're going to win the jack,
And
and then we're going to play a spade.
yeah,
They're going to be able to win it, take a diamond finesse, and then lead the 10 of hearts, throwing away one of their spade losers. So they're going to make a ton of tricks if we take that defense. It's not so. Can we find a different path to stop them? It's too bad we let the King of Hearts. The low heart might have been a better lead, it turns out, because we put ourselves in a spot where they're going to be able to set up.
yeah. We're never coming to
A,
that realization,
a trump would
unfortunately,
have been an
on the
okay
opening
lead as
hand.
well,
Yeah, the
actually.
low club might have been okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, we're stuck now.
So is there something we can do to get around that defense that we just talked about? So what would that shape? If the Claire's got two
I mean, what
hearts,
if the
yeah, they
Claire
have
only
two
has four
hearts.
clubs? Is it possible?
Not really. They
Yeah, it
only have
seems
three
unlikely, right?
spades.
Because they would
They
have
didn't go back to diamonds, so they have
or
at most three
hearts. Right.
diamonds.
So
Uh, so they're 3-2-3-5. It's like that's their shape, right? They're 3-2-3-5. We know that's their shape.
mm.
So one option is we could make them rough. We can like go. So yeah. So what happens if we go?
Can we play a diamond?
What about if well, a diamond might give them the jack, but I guess they have the jack anyway. I was just thinking, what if we win the ace of clubs and play queen of hearts, eight of hearts, and let partner rough it? Now declarer can win it. They can over rough it, and they can play spade and spade rough. The problem is that they're now stuck in dummy.
Yep.
So how many tricks would that be? So we win the ace of clubs, that's our second. We play back queen of hearts,
We
that's our
get
third trick,
third.
and then the eight of hearts making them rough it.
Yep.
So now
Now maybe they get spade rough, but now they. I mean, might they take a diamond hook
if
first
they
and
take a
then play a
diamond hook
spade?
first, they're oh yeah, they can
Now
they
they
can
can
play
really.
diamond
Yeah.
finesse, spade over, spade rough, cash the diamond. It's the same. That's
Mm.
yeah. So I think we're kind of boxed in here. I don't think that there's anything we can do. I think that Declare has an answer for both of our lines of play, lines of defense.
All right, make your choice.
Is there anything that we're missing?
I can't think of it.
If we duck, can we tap them? Duck, they go spade, spade rough, and they're stuck. Duck might be the win. Hold on a second. So let's say we duck. And what do they
Spade,
do? They
spade.
no, they play diamond finesse.
Yeah, okay, that's their best. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spade, spade rough.
Yep.
And
And
now they're stuck in
now
dummy.
and now they have
They
to come off dummy
they
with
just
either a
yeah, they
diamond or a
no,
heart.
yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't hurt them. Yeah.
All right.
So
What do you think?
I think that all roads lead to the same spot. So let's go. Let's win ace of clubs.
You want to
Let's
play
play
give partner the rough?
I think give partner the rough. Yeah, queen
Okay.
of hearts.
Oh, declare has stiff
Uh,
heart.
Okay, so that means they had six clubs. Then we just blew a trick. Did we? Not really. We're gonna get the same trick back. Yep.
Yeah, there it was. They had six clubs.
Mm. Oh, I hope partner has a jack of diamonds.
We'll find out
Because
right
then it didn't
now.
matter.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, 50-50. Dead center. Let's see what those results look like. Maybe it was a chop of action entirely. We don't see those too often. We gained a spot, though, so that can't be right. And here were some bidders here. They raised to two spades rather than making the support double, and that brought about a
In
three
that
spade
induced
bid.
partner to bid,
Yeah.
yeah.
So if that was the call you made, you did a good job recognizing partner had five spades, but you forgot that the support double is still on. Here is the non-support double route, which led to one no trump, and then someone got them to play three diamonds, which was a hell of a good pull here. Interesting. They doubled three clubs, that's why. And then they shipped it into diamonds. Okay. Well, we have three boards left, and we need some help. But this is going to be the most normal one no trump of all time, unless you want to do something weird. I do not like doing anything different than opening a no trump because that's our wheelhouse.
Let's do it, yeah.
Let's hope we get a tough play. Yeah, this is great. This is what we want. We want a tough one. No. All right, we have some work to do. Diamonds is going to be our source of tricks here. We have entry problems. Hearts could potentially be an entry or not. The ace of clubs certainly could be an entry, but we kind of want to start with diamonds from dummy, right?
Kind of the dummies. This diamond suit is very, very difficult to take.
Yeah, we could just win in our hand, play king of diamonds, but then they play a club, and now we have the same issue. They can
It's just
maybe dock diamonds.
yeah, it's right, exactly. It's not going to help us to lead diamonds from our hand on this particular case, but this diamond suit isn't likely to be held to one loser. It's very hard to hold the suit. There's only two holdings that we really could pick up for one
We
loser.
have to include the
Ace,
nine.
Ace Queen Doubleton on side is the easy one, where you just play a diamond towards your king and the queen pops up and it's all easy. And the harder one is when it's nine Doubleton with West,
Yeah.
and then you can lead the jack pinning it, then go back to dummy, lead the 10 pinning it. But we really don't have the entries for that. Honestly, spades is the more attractive. Like they're gonna end up taking the fourth club. Maybe the third round of diamonds is like it's an illusion, and we should just be attacking spades.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So do you want to win a club and play a spade to the nine or something like that?
like that would be the right way to play the spade suit alone. Yeah,
It's
I mean
tempting.
I think it's probably different than what other people are gonna do.
That's the big thing that's gaining here too. When things are going well for us in that suit and other things are equal, we're probably gaining on the field, right? Are you in?
How many tricks is it gonna lead to? Like they're gonna win the ace of spades. They're gonna play back a club. Then what do we do next? We're in our hand.
Space,
Uh,
space, spade, low diamonds, something like that. King of diamonds. Low diamonds probably
or
best.
or maybe just heart. Maybe
Sure.
not
Yeah,
just not
let them
attack
just
diamonds at
attack
all.
diamonds themselves. I like that line.
All right, let's try spades. Let's do it. Whatever. We if we're not first, we're last. What's that from? What is that? Is that a commercial?
I got you. No. Uh, Talladega Nights, Ricky Bobby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
I want to go fast. Oh, a little slow
Come on,
deuce.
ace.
Ship it. Nine
Okay.
is good
All
too, but
right.
now we have a
King of
little entry
spades. King of
action.
spades. Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
Ace jack fourth of spades on side. All right.
That would be a massive one.
Okay.
Now what?
So now,
Hot.
so the question is heart to the 10 or queen of hearts first. The problem with queen of hearts first is if it
They get
is
it right
actually
usually.
ace
Yeah.
jack offside, then we're in trouble.
Yeah.
And so
Audience.
where's the downside? I think queen of hearts. I still think queen of
Let's
hearts.
go
So give
Queen of
us,
Hearts. Okay.
yeah. Come on, win the ace. Okay,
Duckage.
heart. Okay, Duck. Who has the ace of hearts?
You ready? Left, righty does probably.
We probably should have cashed that queen of clubs just to force him. But anyway, whatever. Let's go. 10 hearts.
Ah,
Okay, spade
victory!
finesse.
Amazing.
Okay, queen of spades, throw a diamond. Uh,
Queen of
queen of
clubs and then
clubs,
hearts.
yeah, and then heart, and then
Uh,
hope.
I mean, this has got to be
We think we
just
did
a
okay.
plus on this.
I'm hoping the diamonds are. Wait, so who do we
Yeah,
play for the
yeah. Oh, it
diamond?
doesn't matter. It's a
Oh, it doesn't
club.
matter.
It's a
The
club.
clubs are
Yeah.
4-4. Ace queen of diamonds offside.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
all
ship
right.
85.7 to the good guys here. And that, let's see if we
And diamonds
gain
4-1.
fifth place now. All
Okay,
right,
we're
climbing it
alive. We
up.
have life, people.
There it is.
We're
We're not even. We don't care who we're playing as. We're behind everybody, right?
yeah,
We're
exactly.
fifth
Let's go.
place. So let's get
Let's
back to
go.
it. I'm
19.
excited. 2-0.
Upgrade.
Let's go.
Upgrade. Let's do it.
Better shoot. Three Ds or three spades?
No,
Okay,
three
good.
spades.
You're. Ooh, that's a slam try. Oh wait, no, that's clubs. That's just clubs.
Yeah, but we got
That's
a
we had a
pretty good
great hand for
hand.
clubs.
Yeah.
How do we, David Devine? Thank you for that super chat. That's a control bid.
How do
Do you want
we,
a
is
key
it?
card? No, it's not key card. You can't get the
No.
key card.
What's four spades?
It's
No.
all or only control bid options. So let's control
Okay.
bid.
Yeah, control it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Would you
We
have
like our,
would you key card here if you could have?
what's
Well,
that?
that's weird.
They have singleton diamond they
They have
have.
stiff diamond,
So
no
they have
ace
four
hearts, no ace of
hearts, a
spades,
stiff diamond. We're
whatever.
in trouble.
Yeah.
So we need them to have king, queen of hearts. So now the question is, do we play six no or do we play six clubs?
What's five now?
So partner's got six clubs, a stiff diamond, four hearts, and a doubleton spade. Their third round of hearts, we might need to rough the fourth round of hearts in our hand, but
I'd like to take the time to pray to the beautiful Lord baby Jesus. May he please give us this.
well, yeah, we need some help here. So just we're deciding six no or six clubs. So what
Yeah,
do we need
so
for six no to
six
be right?
clubs is just brutal on a spade through. Obviously, when partner doesn't have the queen of spades.
Right, and we might just be claiming six no if partner's got six clubs.
6, 8,
The
9,
only the only
10,
time the only
11.
time that six no is going to be bad is when partner has like 3-4-1-5.
With queen.
Like no, just 3-4-1-5 where we're going to need to rough the fourth heart in our hand. That's the bad part is when we need to rough the fourth heart. If partner's 2-4-1-6, then our diamond is going to throw away their heart. Oh, I
Mm.
mean, or their spade. It might be that they have two little spades and we could just throw. Let's just go 6-0. Whatever.
I'm with it.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
just do it.
we've
Whatever.
already we've walked a pathway here that probably few people have. So, whoa, what the heck is that, man? I think we're
Well,
okay though. Wait, are we
yeah,
okay?
we are fine.
We have
They
six.
wait, what do they know about our clubs?
Uh, they know
They don't, do
three
they
to
know we have
five.
three?
Three to
So
five.
like if I was just wondering if we led the jack of clubs, if they would know not to cover with queen third.
Good question.
Um, this is weird because we have first of all, how many points did partner have? They have 12.
Yeah.
So if we opened a club and partner bid a heart and we rebid 2-0, we don't know whether they would have gone to slam or not
Right. Right.
because we have a
And maybe
chance
they
to
go to six clubs instead. By the way, maybe
our
they do.
best. We have two chances at making 13 tricks because our king of diamonds will throw the five of hearts, our king of spades will throw the seven
And
of
the ten of
hearts,
spades might be a
and
trick.
the ten of spades might be good, so we don't even need the heart finesse. But the question will be, should we
We can
try
give.
the king of
Yeah.
spades first? Yeah, and
Well, we
then
can also try the queen of hearts and see if they cover at some
they're
point as
not
well.
there. Is that hand's open? They're not going to cover with the queen
They
jack.
will, unless they've upgraded
They
severely.
know we have everything we have
For
plus
sure.
another
Yeah, yeah.
jack
We
though.
actually are
So
supposed to have more. So,
yeah, exactly. They know we have the jack of spades or whatever.
all right.
So
So
let's win. We got to get clubs right. Who has a void in clubs?
unknown,
We don't
unlikely
know.
anyone.
We could try spades first and see if we can get something there. No, whatever. So what do you, let's try the jack exactly. Let's try the jack of clubs.
There we go. Okay.
Okay. Now stop because
Yeah,
we
yeah,
do
yeah,
want
yeah.
to.
No, no, you're
I
good.
think
You're good.
we do
Club
want to
spades.
cash the spade. Yeah. And I say we do go. We do cash all of our winners and
Yeah. So
just put
so
ourselves
it's
in a
club to
position.
the ace, king of spades, king of diamonds, and
And then eight of clubs duck.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then
that'd
yeah,
be good.
yeah. King of spades. And then
Pitching a
if it falls,
heart.
we claim.
It did not. King of diamonds,
Okay.
pitching a
Yeah.
heart, eight of clubs
And
holding.
and I don't think they're gonna stiff their king of hearts offside now anyway. So
I
uh,
don't think they ever do that unless
yeah,
it's like a
a
hundred
squeeze.
percent
Yeah. And they and so
situation. So we haven't
the
seen the spade. Easy pitch here now, folks.
yeah
Take a
now
look.
yeah
And now we play queen of hearts, and we win
yeah
13 tricks. Nice.
okay.
I mean, it's
That
got to
should
be
be
good,
good.
Gavin. It's got to be pretty good, and it
Pretty
is.
good.
It is pretty good,
Pretty
folks.
good. All
It
right, we
is
are in
all the
business. We are
match
in business.
points.
It's not possible that we can't
We're
win
third
from here.
place
We
now.
we must be able to
Oh,
win.
we get a good hand to shoot with too, dude. Wait, just take a look. 100%. Anyone bid a slam? Two people bid six clubs, and then the rest are playing three no trump. So we did the best we could on this one for sure. And now we have.
19,
I mean, it's unfortunately just 2-0
2-0.
again. Yeah.
Yeah, 2-0. We're doing it.
I think this might be more common. We definitely want to show spades here. We could play
More
some.
common? I no, I don't
I
think
mean,
it's more
I'm
common.
saying more people would open 2-0 Trump than with this one than the last one we had.
Really?
Basically.
I
I
would
think
not.
so.
No way. I would like no
Really?
chance.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
on the
Good. I'm
total
with
other
you.
side of that fence.
All right. So we're just gonna play 3-0. It looks like partner has hearts. Let's do it for all the marbles. What a weird day
Club
this has
lead.
been.
Club lead.
Nah,
Okay.
no. But let's see. We have six.
Well, if we'd opened a club, we might have played it there. So we got to make
Yes.
this
Good
contract.
call. Good
5,
call.
6, 7. We need
They don't
spades
know
to
we have a
pan out
stiff
for
heart
us.
ever,
They
so
don't.
that's an advantage to us.
So
So win the ace of hearts, club to the queen, spade.
yeah, but I would play the 7 of clubs to the queen
Yeah, got it.
just to be careful. Queen.
Okay,
We're gonna need some help.
yeah,
We
but
need the ace queen of spades on side for the victory. Ace queen of spades on side for the victory. Jack.
not
That
quite.
was not ace queen of spades on side. Yeah.
Pitch a diamond.
Well,
Or
we're
spade.
done. We're screwed.
Yeah, that was not.
All right. The dream is dead.
Long live the dream.
Yeah, maybe next week. No, not next week because we're in Palm Beach Gardens. Not next week.
All right, we're gonna take our clubs
Yeah.
and call it a day here. We
No
gave it
victory.
every effort.
Yeah, we did. We gave it a good go.
And to be honest, getting 3.6% for a result that was duplicated at other tables but played differently by the robots was a little bit of a gut punch for us today. So it's very difficult to recover from. 53.6 for this one, even
Wow.
with 3-0 down too.
Wait,
So
now let's just check how many 2-0 openers there were.
yeah,
I
we
just
will. We will.
okay.
So, wow, second place. I mean, we climbed up here. So we did get to second place. This player, Alan, was definitely
Well,
way
I'm
ahead
sure,
of
I'm
us
sure.
here.
Well, I'm
So,
sure that he was on the receiving end of that board 3. So,
yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Thank you,
or
Wallace King, for that super chat. That was your first super on a live stream. Appreciate that. Let's take a look and see if we can sweat a result on that last board. Did it populate yet? It did. There it is. So let's see. There is a one club opener. One club. One club. There's 1-2 now. That's us.
okay.
There's a club. Club. Yep. No one. No one is treading in the no Trump zone
No,
at
no.
all. There's another. No, that's wow. That's two clubs. Okay, that's too much. Yeah, everybody else just kind of being normal here and doing their
That
thing.
was our shot. That's okay. We took a shot. We needed it. We
Absolutely.
needed it.
Absolutely. Well, we'll take second, and Rob has his finger on the pulse of the noobs. Yeah. Well,
Wait, but no, but he said the other thing around.
I
What
think
do
I
you,
said
wait a
the wrong
second.
thing. Yeah, exactly. Gavin
Yeah.
was well on this one. We can look at other tables and see still not too many 2-0
Not too
open.
many
Oh
to
wait, no,
knows.
there's at least one. Yeah, no, so that way more
Oh, there's
frequent
was
on this
another
one for
one.
sure.
Yeah.
And then there's some errors there. All right. Well, we did our best. So yeah, we will be. If I'm not playing, I will be here next week. But that's up in the air for me at this point. So you might see me next week. You won't see both of us. But then 2 weeks time, we're back to our regular scheduled programming. We thank you guys for joining us all over the world. And David S. right at the buzzer there. Thank you so much for that super chat. No worries. We'll give it a good run the next time. We appreciate all those super chats, all the regular chats, and all the time you guys spend here on this channel with us. Thanks so much. And Gavin, you have anything to promote? WolperBridge.com.
No.
We'll see you
Quiet
all real
life.
soon.
Quiet summertime.
Beautiful. Quiet and happy life. Later, folks.
Yes.